How's it going, everyone? I want to take you guys through some exciting PlayStation Plus updates. Look, the PS2 games are rolling out onto PlayStation Plus Premium, and it is incredibly exciting. On top of that, you can buy the games standalone, and they are priced pretty well, so I will definitely be talking about that, because I know some of you guys are a little bit on the fence on whether or not you want to sign up for PlayStation Plus Premium, and some of you guys just want the games in your library. You get the idea, so we'll talk about that. And then Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater Physical Edition pre-orders are now available, and of course we've been getting some updates on that game. There is a Collector's Edition, a Deluxe Edition on top of that. Deluxe Edition looks awesome. Collector's Edition looks great as well if you are a collector. That might be something to check out. But right off the top, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus and 2 other games are available on PlayStation Plus, as well as buying standalone. The other games are Tomb Raider Legend and Star Wars The Clone Wars. Now, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, $9.99 on that. Tomb Raider Legend, $19.99. That's a little pricey. Am I crazy, you guys? $19.99 for Tomb Raider Legend, that's a little pricey as far as that's concerned. Sly Cooper is the game I'm most focused on. $9.99 for that, I think, is a W. Maybe some people are gonna be like, bro, you're defending a game that you should have access to if you bought the Sly HD collection. I'm just looking at it from the lens of expecting very little from Sony on this front in terms of game preservation, that the fact that this game is now available on the PlayStation Store, it's just $9.99, it's got trophies, it's got a Platinum trophy on top of that. That's so exciting to me. Whatever we gotta do to garner Sony's interest back into Sly Cooper, I will do it. I will pay the $9.99. I will make videos raging about how we need another Sly Cooper. It's just, I know I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but it's just, when I think about how much money Sony invested in creating a game like Concord, if they took those resources, the $100 million or whatever, and I don't think a Sly Cooper game would be that expensive to, hand off to a studio and have them do one, a talented studio. And I know I might be, simplifying the process of it, but with $100 million, I'm sure Sony could figure it out. It's just, if we had a new Sly Cooper this year, I feel like the perception as far as Sony's first-party output would be completely different, or whatever studio would be handling it, because Sly Cooper is so entrenched and ingratiated in, Sony lore and PlayStation lore that I feel like people would just be so excited. Could you imagine if the state of play that people were down on, instead of that Concord gameplay demo, you got, a Sly Cooper gameplay trailer? I get it, 2 distinctly different games, and Sony is chasing the gravy train. I am just hoping that the gravy train chase ends in short order. They need a couple flops to, really hammer home that this ain't it. Concord needs to flop, Fair Game needs to flop, and then maybe they'll circle back and do games that people actually want, at least the core PlayStation audience, because I think a new Sly Cooper game in 2024, I think would do very, very well. You port that sucker to PC as well down the line. If nothing else, Thieves in Time, HD remaster that, there's so much stuff you could do. And it's just like, Sony, I get why you're chasing the gravy train, but give me more Sly Cooper. At the very least, we got Thievius Raccoonus being preserved here. We're hopefully gonna get Sly 2 and Sly 3 sometime down the line. I can understand why they're not rolling all 3 games out right now, but what can you do? Tomb Raider Legend and Star Wars Clone Wars also being rolled out, and they are improved with enhancements that other PS Plus improvement titles have gotten, so that's quite exciting, and you're getting Platinum trophies, and Sony has pushed out updates for several of its classic PS Plus premium releases, adding Platinums to all of them. Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, Toy Story 3 Alone in the Dark, New Nightmare, and Oddworld's Abe's Exodus all have Platinums to unlock. So, I'm not big of a trophy hunter these days. I think literally my trophy hunting days ended. They come and go, but really, I was super into hunting trophies until I got screwed out of the infamous Second Son Platinum trophy. I think after that, I was just like, alright, I'm sick of trophies. And then I'll have phases where I get into trophy hunting. Randomly, I was just, down bad, and I was like, I want to get a Platinum trophy, and I got, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 1 Platinum trophy. But it's very few and far between that I get really into a game, and I, really, really go after the Platinum trophy. But there are certainly games here and there that, but I have to enjoy the game more so than anything. It's not an instance of even the bad games. I will sit down and be like, I gotta get the Platinum trophy, which you go back to some of my summer breaks throughout high school. your boy was fiending for those platinum trophies, and those days are kind of in the rearview mirror at this point, but I still appreciate the trophy hunters out there. But nice update for PS Plus, and again, Sly Cooper, you can buy it standalone, $9.99 on that, and some old Plus Premium games have had trophies roll out. I do want to note one more thing before we end this video. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater physical edition pre-orders are now available. The game is a full $70, so keep that in mind. It is going to be coming in 2025, although there is no release window that has been announced. 2025 is expected though, and we got gameplay of the title. Guys, I think Delta Snake Eater looks awesome. Snake Eater, to many, is considered the best Metal Gear title ever released. I am certainly in that camp. I thought Metal Gear Solid 3 was just a phenomenal game, and chronologically speaking, as far as the Metal Gear timeline, makes a lot of sense to do a remake of Snake Eater, even if you do plan on doing remakes of the other game, which I think would be very smart to remake the other titles. But hopefully we get an announcement of Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2, because Volume 1 came out, it's mid-2024, so is Volume 2 gonna be happening? Like, when is that gonna be happening? You would think that would be MGS4, MGS5, and Peace Walker, and all signs point towards that happening at some point, and I would think that a fall release this year makes sense, but maybe Konami deems that they got Silent Hill coming out and they don't need another big release. But yeah, hopefully that is coming soon, because we need MGS4 preserved. We talk about game preservations and Sony's kind of lacking of doing so. MGS4, another one of those games that's getting lost in the PlayStation 3 wormhole. And I get it, some of you guys are fiends and you got your PS3 still dug out. I wish I still had my PS3 dug out. My library of PlayStation 3 titles and my collection is massive for the PS3. It's probably my biggest physical game collection that I have of any platform. Not in the place I'm living in now. It's actually at the place I used to live in. It's still there. But yeah, my collection of games are just going to the ether, and even then, I'm not digging up the PS3 to play those games. Like, I'd love to play Bleach Soul Resurrection, I'd love to play the old Ratchet games, would love to play MGS4, but not digging up the PS3 anytime in the near future. But maybe one day if we, and we'll never get PS3 backwards compatibility. I think I've thrown in the towel as far as that's concerned, so at some point, you know, maybe in my 40s, I'll dig up my PS3 and go back and nostalgically play some of those games. But MGS4, let's get that going on a Master Collection Volume 2, and hopefully, again, maybe later this year, if not early 25. But you would think you would want to do it yearly, you know, dropping Delta Snake Eater and MGS Master Collection Volume 2 in the same year. I just don't think makes a lot of sense, but we'll see what they want to do. As far as Snake Eater, Delta Snake Eater, I should say, pre-orders are live on that, and $70 if you do want to pre-order it. That's gonna do it for me. Again, some PlayStation Plus updates as Sly Cooper, Tomb Raider, and Star Wars The Clone Wars roll out for Plus Premium, but you can buy the game standalone, and Sly Cooper for $9.99. I think that's a great deal. Tomb Raider for $19.99, a little bit wild on that, and Star Wars Clone Wars $4.99 on that, so that's something to check out. Some classic plus premium titles have gotten trophies, and Metal Gear Delta Snake Eater is live for pre-orders as far as physical editions go. Excited about that. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Make sure you go play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. If you're one of the younger ones or you just never played it back in the day, I implore you, please go back and play it. It's a phenomenal platformer, and just charming cast of characters. Can't go wrong with some Sly Cooper. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.